Вітаю усіх! Сьогодні ми зібралися на вебінар з приводу Fashion Design Olympiad 2026. З поваги до тих, хто прийшов вчасно, ми будемо потроху розпочинати і знайомити з вас з усіма можливостями, які наразі відкриваються для українських учнів 9-11 класів. Приєднуйтесь, будь ласка, ми будемо доволі коротко і розгорнуто розказувати про всі аспекти Олімпіади, а також про нашого соорганізатора Марангоні, один із найвідоміших інститутів моди та дизайну у світі. Якщо у вас будуть виникати питання, будь ласка, задавайте їх у чат цього вебінару. Наприкінці ми зробимо невелику QA-сесію, а також ви можете дублювати свої питання до телеграм-боту Олімпіади. Отож, будемо розпочинати. Так, що ж, насправді, одразу скажу, багато хто вже нас знає і брав участь у попередніх олімпіадах. Це вже наша третя або навіть четверта олімпіада такого зразка, де в онлайн-форматі діти можуть взяти участь та протестувати на собі сферу, яка їх цікавить. Попередні олімпіади були пов'язані з бізнесом, менеджментом, хоспіталіті, написання есе та англійською мовою. В цей раз ми зробили для вас дещо унікальне і дуже сподіваємося, що воно знайде відгук в вашому серці і сподобається, і дійсно принесе користь для наших українських старшокласників. Олімпіада з фешн-дизайну буде пов'язана в першу чергу зі світом моди, зі світом фешн-дизайну, з показами мод. І сьогодні ми розкажемо не тільки про наповнення Олімпіади, але й про ті бенефіти, які будуть надані учасникам. Одразу представлюсь також. Мене звати Анастасія, я координатор Олімпіад, і якщо у вас будуть виникати якісь питання, ви зможете спілкуватися через телеграм-бот напряму зі мною. Тому, будь ласка, не звертайтеся. Я впевнена, що для багатьох це вже звичний формат, ми дуже швидко пояснюємо якісь моменти, допомагаємо і підтримуємо учасників на кожному етапі. Організатором самої Олімпіади є Tech Education. Tech Education вже працює більше 25 років. Основна, звісно, активність – це допомога у виборі міжнародних закордонних навчальних закладів. Ми постійно моніторимо, щоб надати найкращі варіанти по навчанню для української молоді за кордоном, щоб можна було здобути дійсно якісну освіту. Одним із партнерів, як я вже сказала, цієї олімпіади виступає саме Istituto Marangoni. Вони наразі одні з найуспішніших і найвідоміших інститутів моди у світі та мають кампуси у найбільших містах світу, такі як Мілан, Лондон, Париж, Дубай, Флоренція, Майамі. І знаєте, чим це особливо, якщо хтось раніше не чув, Марангоні тісно співпрацює з такими брендами, як Dior, Chanel і так далі. І випускники Марангоні одні із тих, хто отримують потім працевлаштування у найбільших світових брендах. Тому трішки пізніше я передам слово Сабіні, представнику Інституту Марангоні, вже більше з 12-річним досвідом в цій сфері, і вона розкаже про навчальний заклад більш детально, щоб надихнути вас в першу чергу і показати, як розвивається фешн-індустрія та індустрія дизайну за кордоном вже зараз. Які підходи вони використовують у навчанні, наскільки критерії вступу будуть важкими, та й в принципі, чи є сенс вивчати цю сферу, наскільки вона перспективна. Я дуже сподіваюся, що ми будемо корисні для тих сімей і дітей, які придивляються до цієї сфери. Одразу скажу, що це не означає, що ми там змушуємо чи кажемо, що це єдиний розвиток подій, це вступити там або в принципі вивчати і подальший кар'єрний трек вибудовувати до світу дизайну і моди. Але це примірка і дуже хороший варіант, примірка цієї сфери і побачити себе взагалі, а як воно буде працювати, а яке закулісся, а чи підходить ця сфера для мене. Тому запрошую в першу чергу всіх до участі, дітей 9-11 класів на Олімпіаду, якщо ви маєте вимоги, якщо ви маєте в першу чергу рівень англійської мови, це B1, тобто середній рівень, він дозволить комфортно брати участь, слухати лекції і так далі, і надати свою проєктну роботу. І якщо у вас є таке бажання, більше ніяких перешкод, таємних внесків чи ще чогось ми не робимо, тому, будь ласка, беріть участь, ще раз запрошую до цього. А тепер трішечки розкажу, чому ж взагалі є сенс і чим це може бути корисним, насправді корисним для наших старшокласників. В першу чергу це отримати оцінку від професорів Інституту Марангоні. Чому? На нашій Олімпіаді основний фокус буде в онлайн-форматі – це спілкування і прослуховування лекцій від представників Марангоні, а саме професорів. Тобто ви зможете мати участь, поспілкуватися, послухати лекцію, яка допоможе підготувати проєкт, після чого задати питання, які у вас будуть виникати, для того, щоб на виході мати дійсно достойну роботу і отримати якісь нові навички для себе, що дійсно стануть корисними на майбутнє. Наступний поінт – це те, що дійсно учасники будуть працювати над реальним творчим завданням, таким же, як це роблять студенти фешн-шкіл. Ми постаралися зробити завдання дійсно міжнародного формату, і ви зможете себе протестувати як студента і майбутнього, можливо, кар'єрного треку фешн-дизайнера або студента фешн-школи. Роботу одразу передчуваю багато питань, що ж за робота, яка буде тема, що треба робити, як взяти участь. Ви зможете отримувати інформацію від нас у Telegram-боті. Ми обов'язково будемо порційно і грамотно надавати інформацію для того, щоб вас не заплутати, щоб ми максимально, надали всю інформацію і ви змогли впевнитися, що це посильно, якщо трішечки прикласти зусиль, постаратися і відправити, підготувати якісну роботу. Третій поінт – це те, що ваша робота як фіналіста зможе стати частиною майбутнього портфоліо. Це дуже корисно в рамках вступу до закордонних університетів, так і в принципі вашого майбутнього резюме при працевлаштуванні на роботу або для стажувань будь-куди, тому що показує таку проактивність поза межами школи. І, як правило, зараз в нинішніх умовах, коли дуже важливо показувати свою проактивність, і це стає треком, як одна із вимог вступних кампаній, навіть уже до українських університетів, ми намагаємося робити ці олімпіади для того, щоб надати таку можливість, і наші українські старшокласники були максимально всебічно розвинуті. І, звісно, один із поінтів, чому варто взяти участь, це те, що переможці і фіналісти Олімпіади отримують академічні переваги і бонуси від самого Іstituto Marangoni. На всіх переможців і 5 фіналістів буде чекати призи як від нас, від DEC Education, так і від лідерів індустрії фешн-дизайну України, так і від самого Марангоні. Ну і, напевно, варто перейти до найцікавішого, навіщо ми тут всі зібралися, що стане головним призом. Цього разу ми пропонуємо для найкращої роботи, для переможця Олімпіади за перше місце професійний літній тижневий курс від Іstituto Marangoni у Мілані. Це насправді можливість, яка, варто зазначити, дійсно є платною, якщо іти, просто подаватися і шукати такі напрямки, тобто це буде платною опцією. Однак в рамках взагалі підтримки українських старшокласників Istituto Marangoni погодились і надають таку програму безкоштовно. Але треба підготувати якісну роботу. Тому, сподіваюся, наступні 1,5 місяці, скільки буде тривати Олімпіада, ви встигнете надихнутися, цією програмою, яка дійсно показує, як працює фешн-дизайн за кордоном, які є найпопулярніші треки. Одразу зверну увагу, що під час курсу студенти працюють з такими напрямами, як фешн-бізнес, фешн-дизайн і фешн-стайлінг. І ви в тому числі зможете обрати для себе більш такий вущий трек, щоб попробувати свої сили у саме тому, що вас цікавитиме. І останнє, я ще буду згодом транслювати цей екран, але це той же чат-бот, якому вже, можливо, були або ще не були, для реєстрації учасників. Будь ласка, хто ще не був у Telegram-боті, можете відсканувати цей QR-код, або ж ми продублюємо його згодом там на електронні пошти, покажемо, нагадаємо в самому чат-боті. Тому я про те, що ми точно з вами не загубимося. Наступним поетом передаю слово нашому представнику від Istituto Marangoni, це пані Сабіна. Вона наразі у Лондоні та відповідає за лондонську філію, і максимально вона натхненна на те, щоб розказати вам детальніше взагалі про сферу дизайну, освіти і саму Олімпіаду, щоб ви ще раз подумали щодо участі і щодо свого майбутнього кар'єрного треку. So, Sabina, hello again. Nice to meet you again. And I can pass the words for you.
Okay. So thank you very much, Anastasia, and hi, everybody. So I'm going to have my speech in English today. So I do not speak Ukrainian yet, so hopefully soon. So I will share my screen. I'm now going to give you an introduction about Istituto Marangoni. First of all, let me thank again Anastasia and the whole DEC education team for this amazing opportunity for us to participate in this amazing program, the Fashion Design Olympiad 2026. So as I said, my name is Sabina. And I'm area manager at Istituto Marangoni. So I'm going to give you an overview for those of you who do not know Istituto Marangoni yet of the school. So who you are, what we do, the study programs, and also the projects opportunities. And before starting with my presentation, I would like to show you a short video which wraps up, I think, in the best way possible, the Istituto Marangoni vibe. So enjoy it.
Istituto Marangoni was founded in 1935.
Istituto Marangoni Dubai.
Marangoni Firenze.
Marangoni Milano.
At the new campus of Istituto Marangoni Paris.
Welcome to Istituto Marangoni Riyadh.
Non mollare mai, fidati del tuo istinto.
Disciplina.
Godi di questa esperienza perché sarà bellissimo.
Segui te stesso,
Light and
continua sui tuoi passi.
Cadi sempre verso
Te
l'alto.
stesso
Non avere
per
paura di
avere
nulla,
grande
credi
sostanza.
sempre in te stessa perché alla fine andrà tutto bene.
La formazione.
Education, in today's world, is more important than ever. Nurturing the craft with ideas that are already shaped and ready, or with talents already trained, ready to work in the ateliers, with tailors, with materials, is truly essential. I value unique visions, and above all, authentic work that respects people and creativity. I'm sure these young talents will have a bright future and will know how to tell the story of their creations and their journey with truth and authenticity.
90 years of Marangoni for an institution of higher education. It's something truly remarkable. We wanted to celebrate this milestone with exclusive projects created together with our community, involving our students and distinguished partners who have accompanied us through these years of growth. We first celebrated with an exhibition created together with the archives of Vogue Italia that retraced 90 years of Italian fashion and style. We also developed a highly innovative project, which led to a book published by Marsilio Editori on Leonardo da Vinci. Through the reconstruction and study of Leonardo's manuscripts, we rediscovered his genius, his insights, and discoveries that still inspire fashion and costume today, starting from the Renaissance itself.
Fashion begins with us. Luxury creativity. Future begins with Istituto Marangoni.
Okay, so just to give you, let's say, a bit of a background, again, for those of you who do not know us yet, Istituto Marangoni is a school of fashion, art, and design and beauty founded in 1935. So last year marked for us, as you have seen in the video, a very important anniversary because it was the 90th anniversary from Istituto Marangoni Foundation. And over these 90 years, a lot of things have changed, actually, because from Milano, where the school has been founded, we literally went international. Anastasia mentioned before, like all the campuses that we have. But I would say that actually one of the most important characteristics at Istituto Marangoni is that we would like to keep our, let's say, Italian DNA, what we call the Italianness, so the Italian approach to fashion, art, and design, and to export it in all our schools outside Italy. So for us, the Italian heritage is very important because Italian style has always been a symbol of luxury, beauty, craftsmanship. So this is something that we want to keep in all our campuses. And the Istituto Marangoni schools are located in really exclusive locations because we are talking about the most important luxury capitals in the world. And we have, as Istituto Marangoni, a very international profile, not only because of the different campuses that we have, but also because inside each and single campus, we have every year students coming from more than 100 different nationalities. So an amazing melting pot of culture and an amazing opportunity for you as students to get in touch with students from different countries, different cultures, and different approaches to fashion and design. So it is also really enriching from the academic point of view. And last but not the least, as was mentioned before, one of the most important features and characteristics at Istituto Marangoni is that we have a very strong link with the industry world. So starting from bachelor degree, students have the opportunity to work on real projects with real brands that all belong to the luxury fashion and design system. And also very importantly, all our teachers, before being teachers, they are professionals in the field. So every day they are able to share their know-how with the students in class. So this is actually very, very important. And talking about the quality, very briefly, of education at Istituto Marangoni, we are very proud because Istituto Marangoni is among the top 100 schools for art and design field by QS University World Ranking, and the first Italian institution when it comes to fashion studies. So this is for us an amazing acknowledgement, together with the fact that this year Istituto Marangoni has been declared to be among the top 10 fashion schools in the world by Vogue Business. So this is also another important acknowledgement. And so, as I said before, we have more than 90 years of history, innovation and vision in the fields of fashion, art, and design. And this that you can see here, just to give you, let's say, an overview of Istituto Marangoni campuses at a glance, are all the Istituto Marangoni schools that we have all around the world. So as I said, we started in 1935 in Milano. Then we moved to London, Paris, Shanghai. Then in Milano in 2014, we have decided to open another campus fully dedicated to design studies. Then Shenzhen, Mumbai, Miami, Dubai. And actually last year, which was our 90th anniversary, as I said, so an amazing, a very important year for us, we have decided to kick off this anniversary with two really big news. The first one that you see here is like the opening of our school in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. So it was an amazing project, as Istituto Marangoni is the first international institution landing in Saudi Arabia when it comes to fashion studies. So an amazing result. And this year in April, we will be also launching the School 12, which is our school located in the metaverse, where students will have the opportunity to attend online courses in an immersive environment. But another news of last year for this 90th anniversary was also the relocation of our historical Milano Fashion School. So we moved to an amazing new building, which is called the Palazzo Turati, a building from the 1820s, so an historical building belonging to the Turati family, which was one of the most important noble families in Milano. And this highlights the bond that there is between, let's say, Istituto Marangoni and the city of Milano. And I have another short video that I would like to show you, which is about the opening of our new campus. And you can see actually what does it mean being an Istituto Marangoni Milano fashion student through the eyes of one of our students.
Milan is the capital of style, ready-to-wear, and contemporary elegance. Living here means being surrounded by luxury, innovation, and the effortless sense of elegance that defines Italian fashion.
Hi, I'm Tia, and I'm studying Fashion Communication and Image at Istituto Marangoni, Milano.
This institute offers privileged access to the global luxury scene, with iconic brands and exclusive industry connections you won't find anywhere else.
Why study here? Because every day feels like walking the runway. And here we are in this beautiful palazzo, where the magic happens.
Hi! There's a lot to offer. Fashion design and accessories, fashion communication and image, fashion management, fragrances and cosmetics, and luxury hospitality. We all start with our own visions, ideas, and a desire to stand out, but we're all driven by creativity and thinking beyond the ordinary. Every day, we share experiences with students from around the world, and it's truly exciting. Today we're working on a new project with a prestigious brand. I love gaining hands-on experience with real industry leaders. And when I need focus or inspiration, this is my spot. Everyone's got their thing. And the best part, it's not just about the final project. It's the ideas that show up out of nowhere, during late nights, conversation over espressos, and the friendships that grow naturally. Milan is the place to be. It's the heart of Italian fashion and home to global luxury leaders, a city that fuels creativity and ambition. Here, I found more than just a university. I discovered opportunities, friends, and a daily source of motivation. And from up here, I can shape my future. Istituto Marangoni, Milano, where my career begins.
Okay, so let's now go and discover what you can study at Istituto Marangoni. As I said, I will go very quickly in this first part. As I said, we are a school of fashion, art, design, and fragrances and cosmetics. And just for you to have an idea, in our campuses in Milano, London, and Dubai, we have design programs, which are mainly focused in 4 different departments. So interior design, where we teach students on how to design beautiful interior spaces and how well-designed interiors can impact on a human well-being. Then we have product design, which is more focused on objects. So students learn on how to create the perfect product to be sold on the market by combining aesthetic, functionality, and usability. Then we have visual communication design, where students learn with a broader overview how to translate creative ideas into visual concepts that embody the essence and the message of a luxury fashion brand. And starting from this year, we also have a new department in design innovation. So as you know, technologies have become part of our everyday life. And this is an interdisciplinary program that we offer at Istituto Marangoni, where we teach students on how to integrate and how to, let's say, use in an efficient and effective way all the latest and cutting-edge technologies, from artificial intelligence to generative design to virtual reality, extended reality, augmented reality, applying them to these three main fields. So to interior, product, and visual communication design. So it's very, updated courses with the latest technologies. Then in our campus in Firenze, Florence, in Italy, we also offer art studies, because I don't know if some of you have ever been to Florence. It's the cradle of Renaissance and traditional arts. And so this is why we have decided to offer this kind of programs. So we have bachelor degrees in the field of multimedia arts, where students have the opportunity to combine digital and traditional media in order to create the perfect artistic content, but also arts curating and management, where students learn on how to organize and manage cultural or fashion events like exhibitions, installations, or how to curate museums. Then, 3 years ago, we introduced a new study area in fragrances and cosmetics. These are business courses for those students who would like to have a managerial career in the beauty industry. And we have two main departments. One focuses on the, let's say, mainly managerial aspects, so brand and licensing management, and also communication and marketing, where students learn on how to, let's say, boost a beauty brand by leveraging on an effective communication and storytelling. We also recently introduced a new field of study, which is the one of luxury hospitality, for which, for the first time, starting from the next academic year, September 2026, we will be also having a bachelor degree in our Milano school in strategic hospitality management and innovation. Last but not the least, actually, this is the main focus at Istituto Marangoni, as Marangoni, you have to know that Marangoni was founded by Giulio Marangoni himself. This is where this name comes from. And Giulio Marangoni was a tailor who used to dress the most important noble families in Milano. And at a certain point, he decided to, going out from his small atelier to create a small school to teach other people on how to become tailors, fashion designers. So this is how Istituto Marangoni was founded. So let's say fashion studies are our core business. And I left it at the end because, as we know, that the Fashion Olympiad will be focused, on the fashion area. I just wanted to make a deep dive on these courses that we offer. And when we talk about fashion studies, we identify three main departments. So let's start from fashion design, which is actually the first, step in the fashion supply chain. In the fashion design program, students have the opportunity to learn on how to create a fashion collection, starting from scratch. So starting from the development of the concept of the idea of a fashion collection and going through illustration, 2D modeling, 3D modeling, pattern cutting, pattern making, sewing, laboratory, and final prototyping. So at the end of the bachelor degree in fashion design, you will have the opportunity and all the skills actually to create a complete fashion collection. And a very important and interesting thing is that when the fashion design students, they graduate, so they are in the final year, we are going to select the top 10 students, so the top 10 collections that have been designed. And these students will have the opportunity to bring their collections into life and to have their own fashion show, which is an amazing opportunity of visibility. Then, starting from fashion design, we move to fashion communication and image, what we used to call until a while ago fashion styling. And sometimes it's a bit difficult, let's say, to understand which is the difference between fashion design and fashion styling. Basically, the stylist and all those professionals that work in the communication and image field take the product that has been designed by the designer, created by the designers, and make a communication on it through visuals. So in the communication and image program, students have the opportunity to go from photography. So you will learn on how to do professional photo shootings for magazines and media, video making, both for fashion, but also for music, art direction. So you will learn on how to create advertising campaigns for fashion brand. And you also go through, let's say, storytelling, social media, and creative content production. So is anything that evolves around image and communication in the fashion industry. And even if, as we might all imagine, fashion is a very creative field, it also needs, of course, managers and businessmen and entrepreneurs. So this is the reason why in Istituto Marangoni we offer also fashion business programs, because creativity is not everything, but those fashion products needs to be sold. So in these courses, the students have the opportunity to learn and acquire all the business and marketing skills, so more strategical skills in order to boost a beauty brand. So you have business, marketing, supply chain management, and also trend forecasting. So now that we have seen the main study areas, let's see together which type of courses we have at Istituto Marangoni, and that can be interesting for you as a student. I will focus on the undergraduate programs, okay? So we have courses that you can start after completing your high school studies. In Istituto Marangoni, we offer foundation programs, okay, that are going to prepare you before accessing the bachelor degree. And so the foundation is kind of an orientation program where students have the opportunity to acquire, let's say, a broad knowledge of the fields of fashion and design in order to make a more thoughtful choice for the bachelor studies. And also it is addressed to all those students who might not have all the entry requirements to enter the bachelor degree directly. Then we have 3-year bachelor programs. So we also have study abroad semester courses for students who are already attending, for example, like university in their countries and would like to come to Istituto Marangoni just for a semester experience, and 1-year intensive courses. So which are the requirements? So what you would need to do in order to become an Istituto Marangoni student if you would like to attend one of these programs. The application process is actually quite easy, and DEC Education and the whole amazing team are here, of course, to support you in case you will be interested, like to apply to Istituto Marangoni. But these that you can see here in this slide are the main set of documents that we require to students in order to evaluate their profile. So from personal statement, high school certificate, portfolio for creative courses, or piece of written work, so basically an essay on a business related course, subject for the business related courses. And in Istituto Marangoni, all programs are taught in English, so we also require the English language certificate. And another type of course that can be interesting for you are the short programs, which are mainly offered during the summer. We have different types of courses for teenagers or for over 18. And for this type of programs, there are no specific requirements because we start from scratch, from zero. Okay, so now that we have seen like the study areas, I would also like to give you a brief, let's say, overview on what does being an Istituto Marangoni student mean. So I think that like images sometimes can speak more than words can say. So I have another video, which is like a full wrap up and actually is only a small selection of the best projects that our students have the opportunity to work on last year. And so in the slideshow, in all the projects, you will also see the names of the brands that we work with at Istituto Marangoni. So enjoy it. Besides the opportunity of working with top brands while doing the course, we also push students to participate in, for example, international like fashion contests and awards. And here we have some examples. Julia, who was one of the 10 students who was selected in order to have the, let's say, the runway, so the fashion show, was also selected for the Milano Moda Graduate, which is basically a fashion show that selected the best designers from different fashion institutions here in Italy, and was also awarded with the Nick Award as upcoming designer. So we also push students to confront themselves with lots of contests outside the school, and we are also like very proud because I don't know if you know that very recently here in Milano we had the Winter Olympics, and one of our students known as Baisa, actually one of our former students, she graduated already from Istituto Marangoni, was selected to design the uniforms of the Olympics for her country. So this is also an amazing acknowledgement and recognition. And all these, let's say, projects that we do at Istituto Marangoni, as I said, are meant, of course, to support you as students in order to build your future career. And in this slideshow, you can see a selection of, let's say, Istituto Marangoni industry projects and partners. So students had the opportunity to work over the past years with all these brands. And as you see, and as I said before, they all belong to the fashion and design luxury industry, going from Versace, Prada, Cartier to Cappellini, Alessi, Four Seasons, and so on and so forth. So these are all the brands that you will have the opportunity to work with while studying at Istituto Marangoni. So we really take care, as I said, of the support that we provide to our students. And like the quality of education at Istituto Marangoni is acknowledged at an international level. And we are actually very proud because among, let's say, those professionals that now became beacons in the fashion area, especially, we have, let's say, a lot of names, a lot of Istituto Marangoni graduates, starting from Domenico Dolce from Dolce & Gabbana, Franco Moschino from Moschino, Alessandro Sartori, creative director at Zegna, Dario Vitale, who took the creative direction at Versace for a while, Rocco Iannone, creative director at Ferrari Lifestyle, and so on and so forth. So this is just a small selection, but I would like to show you these, and actually to close my presentation with this, to show you how concrete here's the support that we provide to all our students at Istituto Marangoni. So I'm actually finished. I'm done with my presentation. I hope that in this short time I was able to, let's say, bring you into this journey towards, let's say, Istituto Marangoni history and courses and the opportunities that we have at school. Okay, so I think that now I shall again pass the word to Anastasia.
Thank you, Sabina, so much. That was great presentation. Дякую всім,